but this is like snake central now that now I'm looking around in this valley. It is definitely snake central. How you going, guys? Welcome back to Walk It Off. I'm Nathan, and today we're going to be exploring the Kenneth Stirling Conservation Park, otherwise known as Faisal Hill. Should be a good one to kick off 2021. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go check out the map. So you'll find Kenneth Stirling Conservation Park about a 35-minute drive southeast of the Adelaide CBD, nestled in between the towns of Oatbank and Uradila. The trailhead is just off of Ostrich Road, where you'll have to park on the side of the road as there isn't any car parking available. The track is going to be steep right from the start, and then you'll flatten off as you follow a ridge at the top of the hill. Now, we encountered a large red-bellied black snake near the dam at the turnaround point, so you guys should just be aware of that. It's a reasonably smooth walk otherwise. Today we're walking 5.34 kilometres, and it is a round trip, so we'll get back to the car. Its elevation starts at 435 metres and goes up to 570 metres above sea level. Its inclination maxes out at 34.4%, but its average is only 8.5%. As I said, you'll find the Kenneth Stirling Conservation Park between the towns of Uradila and Oatbank, and as usual there's a Google Maps link in the description below if you'd like to check this one out for yourself. Hope to see you out there. Let's hit the trail. Alright guys, so it's January 1 and I'm sure like most of us, you guys have made a New Year's resolution or two. So I want to help you out in keeping that resolution, because you don't want to be that clown at the end of 2021 looking back at the year saying, oh crap, I'm the only one of my mates that didn't do that thing I said I was going to do. So over the past year I have binged audiobooks. A lot of them are self-help based, and yeah, I'm going to share with you some of the stuff I learned over the past year. So there's a couple of books in particular. James Clear's Atomic Habits. He details how he rebuilt his life after getting cracked in the head with a baseball bat, and he had to learn how to walk again essentially. And essentially the long and short of it is, goals without systems to get you there is nothing but a wish list, and you need to compartmentalize these little things down to the everyday task. And if you're still finding it too hard, shrink your goals a little bit and break them down into smaller things that you can start doing every day. The other thing that you're probably going to struggle with is accountability. Everybody struggles with it. I certainly struggled with it, and my system for being accountable for not doing things I shouldn't be doing is starting a YouTube channel about mental health. You know, you guys help keep me accountable to myself. You know, I didn't want to look like the jerk sitting there saying, yeah, I'm going to start this YouTube mental health thing, and then get 3 videos into it and then say, you know, stuff it. So yeah, thank you. You help keep me accountable to hiking every week and learning video editing. Thus far it's coming along pretty good. The big thing is, give yourself systems for accountability, and if you're struggling with it, ask someone to help. And quite honestly, one of the best things you can do for yourself accountability wise is, if none of your friends are interested in the change that you want to make for your life, find some new people that do, because there's plenty of people out there. Don't be afraid to ask for help, or just go looking for some new friends. My goals for 2020 were, you know, pay off my car. At the start of the year, my car was going to be repossessed. I had a dead-end job that I hated, and yeah, I probably wasn't in too great of a state upstairs. And yeah, I gave myself the goal of learning how to video edit and to hike at least 20 k's every week. I have a long-term goal of trying to hike the same distance as it would be to walk around the equator of the planet Earth. Yeah, I'll let you know how that's going when I had done some maths. Yeah, and I wanted to also read a book a week, which I kept pushing through. And if you are a reader and you want to read more, I very highly recommend Audible. This is not sponsored by them, but if it allows you to get more done, then it's worth exploring, in my opinion. For the next year, I'd like to get this podcast started by getting some people out, some mental health professionals, to interview them on this channel. If you have any recommendations that I should interview, please shoot them my way. I keep pressing on with the video a week. I've also got a couple of other YouTube channel ideas that I'd like to explore, and some more walks outside Adelaide. COVID put some major things into, some major dents in my plans for hiking Mount Kosciuszko, so we're going to get back to that as well. The next book you should probably read is Essentialism by Greg McKeown, and he details how he found himself in a very unproductive meeting while his son was being born, and his boss made him miss out on one of the greatest events of his life for something that could have been said in an email. So the short story of that is, prioritize your own life, otherwise someone else will prioritize it for you, and you might not like the results that come of it. Apart from that, is the greatest gift that you could possibly give yourself is just patience. You're not going to lose 10 kilos in a week. You're not going to finish 100 books in a week. But the slow and steady approach will get you there eventually. So yeah, get to it, and yeah, let's check in periodically with each other and see where each other's goals are. I want to chat about it in the comments. You tell me what your goals are, and how can I help? If there's any advice I can give you, what are some questions that might help you get through this year and you know, set yourself up for an absolutely stunning 2022. Anyway, I hope this has helped. Oh.
Doesn't matter too much.
So unfortunately this track has become a bit too overgrown, and as we just saw a 1.5 meter long red-bellied black snake which came right at me. Yeah, this is where we're going to turn around and head back for the car. But we've done the long version of this trail anyway, so it's going to turn out to be about just nearly 6 k's, if not more. So it's cool to see them out here though, however freaky they are. Yeah. So the trail is a mix of native gum trees and kind of waist-high ferns for the most part, and the track is kind of like a rocky fire trail, but it is quite kind of like local gravel. It's not the usual fire trail surface that we have throughout the rest of the Adelaide Hills. And yeah, do be warned, there is snakes when you get to the dam part. Watch where you're putting your feet.
Another thing you got to watch out for on this trail is there seems to be quite a lot of rocks that are kind of just that exact right size that you can roll your ankle on. And watch this, as I talk to the camera, I'll do exactly what I'm talking about.
All right.
So much better way of doing it.
Yeah.
As opposed to talking. Blah, 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 blah. Alrighty guys, if you watch this far, you are amazing. Thank you, I really appreciate every single view. So, I hope that I've helped you a little bit in planning how to achieve your goals over the next year, and I really do wish you the best in achieving them. As always, I'm Nathan, this has been Walk It Off. I hope you enjoyed exploring Kenneth Stirling Conservation Park with me. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Remember, go outside, get better, be awesome. Catch you next time, guys.